What is up, guys? Ross here, and we're back with the monthly NASCAR review. Today, we're going to be reviewing the last three races: the Chicago Street Course, Atlanta, and New Hampshire. Now, obviously, the Chicago Street Course had the biggest storylines. The Xfinity, obviously, it didn't start out too well. The Xfinity race only got 21 laps in, and they postponed the race to Sunday morning, and because of the downpour in Chicago, they had to cancel the race, and they ended the race a couple laps before halfway. Cole Custer getting the win, John Hunter Nemechek second, Justin Allgaier, Brett Moffitt, Austin Hill, Sammy Smith, Daniel Hemrick, Chandler Smith, Parker Kligerman, and Kaz Grall. The only other notable, Miguel Paludo in 13th, and then early DNFs for Connor Mosek and Justin Marks. The Cup Series race at the Chicago Street Course, I think it's the best. I think it was the best race of the year. The foreigner Shane Van Gisbergen got his first career NASCAR Cup Series NASCAR win in his very first NASCAR start. Only the seventh driver to do so, and the first since 1963. That's pretty cool. And he said that he might come to NASCAR full-time next year or the year after. So keeping an eye on that. And another V8 supercar driver, Scott someone, is going to race for RCR at the Indy Road Course in a couple of weeks in the 33 car. So that's pretty cool. So Shane Van Gisbergen won the race, starting from third, and never really was ran in the top 10 all race, and then found some late surging. Justin Haley with his best career race, second. Chase Elliott, third. Kyle Larson, fourth. Kyle Busch, fifth. Austin Cindric in sixth. Michael McDowell in seventh. Joey Logano in eighth. Ty Gibbs in ninth. Chris Buescher in 10th. The best driver of the race was Christopher Bell, who finished 18th after crashing. So other DNFs, Tyler Reddick, who was also up front. Kevin Harvick, Harrison Burton, Bubba Wallace, Mark Truex Jr., Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Austin Dillon, Alex Bowman, who continues to dig himself deep into a must-win scenario. Now we go to 2 weeks ago, or last week, I don't know what you want to call it. The Truck Series raced at Mid-Ohio. That started off as a rain race. Trucks were spinning everywhere. It was a madhouse. So, but it was Corey Heim getting the victory. Zane Smith, Christian Eckes, Stuart Friesen, Ben Rhodes, Matt Crafton, Ty Majeski, Matt DiBenedetto, Nick Sanchez, and Tyler Ingram, who won the ARCA race at Mid-Ohio, rounding up the top 10. Other notables, Connor Daly, IndyCar driver in 18th, then our IndyCar driver Marco Andretti in 19th. DNFs, Roger Carruth back there, Jack Wood, Dean Thompson. And we look at the Truck Series playoff grid right now. Corey Heim, Zane Smith, Christian Eckes, Grant Enfinger, Carson Hocevar, and Ben Rhodes are locked in on wins. Ty Majeski plus 90, plus 99, plus 95. He's good. He's pretty much a lock. Matt DiBenedetto plus 5. He's been in and out. He's been switching above and below the cut line so far. Nick Sanchez plus 2, Matt Crafton plus 1. So the playoff race with 2 races to go for the Truck Series. They got Pocono and Richmond left. And then Stuart Friesen out -1, Tanner Gray -24. They're pretty much, they can point their way in. But Chase Purdy -49, Tyler Anker -76, Jake Garcia -77. They need to win. The Xfinity Series at Atlanta was a pretty good race. John Hunter Nemechek getting win number 3 on the year, holding off Daniel Hemrick and Cole Custer, then Sammy Smith, Sam Mayer, I already forgot who's in the 19. Let's just say Joe Graff Jr. Kyle Sieg. Ty Gibbs, sorry. Kyle Sieg, Parker Kligerman, Josh Williams, and Sammy Smith. I put something wrong there. Landon Castle. Right. No, the 10 car, Justin Haley. I'm very mixed up, I'm sorry. The Austin Hill, who was the best car all night, finished 12th. And then Brandon Jones, Anthony Alfredo, Sheldon Creed, Riley Herbst, Ryan Siegel, DNFing. The Cup Series at Atlanta was affected by rain. Race ended early. William Byron getting his 4th win of the year. Now has the most wins this year. Who would have thought William Byron would win 4 races this year? He holds off Daniel Suarez, AJ Allmendinger, Michael McDowell, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, J.J. Elliott, Rick Ware, Justin Haley, Ryan Blaney, and Ricky Stenhouse. Other notables, Chris Buescher and Joey Logano, who were running up front for a ton of the race, finished 15th and 17th, respectively. Corey LaJoie, who wrecked out, Ty Gibbs wrecked out, Ross Chastain wrecked out, and Kyle Larson with a blown engine. And now we go to this past weekend at New Hampshire, the Xfinity Series. And kind of mid. John Hunter Nemechek, again, winning. 4th win of the year. Holding off Chandler Smith, Austin Hill, Daniel Hemrick, Sammy Smith, Justin Allgaier, Jeb Burton. Look at Jeb Burton staying up there. Josh Williams, Brett Moffitt, and Mason Massey. And then the other notable, Austin Dillon in 16th. Riley Herbst wrecked out early. So did Brian Seek and Parker Kligerman. Sheldon Creed and Cole Custer wrecked each other on the last, coming to the white flag on the last lap. Not good look for them. As we look at the Xfinity Series playoff picture going into Pocono, John Hunter Nemechek, Austin Hill, Cole Custer, Justin Allgaier, Chandler Smith, Sammy Smith, and Jeb Burton are all good on wins. Josh Berry is pretty good. Josh Berry is pretty much a lock with plus 105. Daniel Hemrick pretty much a lock plus 71. On Sam Mayer, pretty much a lock plus 63. Then Sheldon Creed plus 45. He just can't have any really bad races. And then Riley Herbst plus 18. Parker Kligerman out by 18. Brett Moffitt minus 42. And Brandon Jones minus 60. I don't know what's going on with Brandon Jones, man. And now the Cup race at New Hampshire. I gave it a 7 out of 10. There was a lot of good battles on, but it was the Martin Truex Jr. show. Again, rain got postponed. They raced on Monday for the 3rd time this year. Really fucking annoying. But it was all Monday Martin. Martin Truex Jr. dominated, getting his 3rd win of the year. Joey Logano, 2nd. Kyle Larson, 3rd. Kevin Harvick, 4th. They really had nothing for. Brad Keselowski, 5th. Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace, Austin Dillon, Chase Briscoe. None of them really had anything for Truex. One guy who did, Ryan Blaney, got penalized on one of the final pit stops, finished 22nd. Christopher Bell, who was my pick to win, ends up crashing out. Eric Almirola, a dark horse to shake up the playoff picture, also wrecked out. So did Kyle Busch and Noah Gragson. We look at the Cup Series playoff picture heading into Pocono. I'm going to Pocono, so it's going to be pretty fun. Martin Truex Jr., William Byron, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Tyler Reddick, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. locked in on wins. Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, and Chris Buescher pretty much locks. Harvick plus 137, Keselowski plus 108, and Buescher plus 97. Then it gets really interesting and really juicy. Bubba Wallace plus 2, Michael McDowell plus 1. McDowell, look at him, front row. Motors was fighting for a playoff spot. Then Daniel Suarez minus 1. He fell off in the late stages of the race. AJ Allmendinger minus 20. He spun out in the early stages of the race. Ty Gibbs minus 41. Very missed opportunity. Alex Bowman minus 42. I don't know what's going on with Hendrick. He ran 20th the entire race. Justin Haley minus 46. Austin Cindric minus 51. He ran okay. Chase Elliott minus 60. Obviously he missed a couple races, but I think the injury really got to him. Chase Elliott, it's come to the point that he cannot point his way in. He has to win a race. And personally, I don't see it happening. I really like Chase Elliott. I'm a Chase Elliott fan, but I don't see him realistically making the playoffs this year. If the injury, I think it's more of a Hendrick problem. I mean, William Byron is still running good. Kyle Larson's running good here and there, but then Bowman and Elliott, I don't know what's going on with them. Yes, they were both injured, but but Chase Elliott's been doing a little bit better, but this race just put him even deeper. Same with Bowman. But we'll see what happens. 6 races to go before the Cup Series playoffs. next 3 races are, I believe, Pocono, Michigan, and Richmond. I think in that order. I'm going to be at the Cup race at Pocono, so I'm going to vlog that. So I'll see you guys next week, and thank you guys for watching, and hope as the NASCAR Cup Series season gets even juicier.